Hi Aries, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to another You versus Them. Aries, let's see how you're feeling now, how the person connected to your energy is feeling, and what action we can expect in this connection. And Aries, these are general collective readings, may not resonate with all of you. Please keep that in mind. Take what works for you, leave the rest. So let's begin. Welcome back, all my subscribers, and welcome in newcomers. Aries spirit. Alright, newcomers, I'm setting down two sets of cards here. One side will be for you, one side will be for your person, and in the center, I'm going to have your dialogue message cards, mutual energies. If this is your reading, Aries, you'll know which side you resonate best with. For me, this is going to be person A, this is going to be person B. Bottom of my deck, King of Swords in reverse. So somebody is very upset, very angry, maybe at themselves right now because they feel they've been robbed. They feel they've been robbed. They feel their person has given up on them, is exhausted and tired of them. I think they did something really foolish and they are feeling foolish and they know they need to apologize for that. This person is desperately hoping the chapter hasn't shut down, going through a lot of anxiety, sleepless nights. The other person says, well, I did see them as somebody who could have been my true partner, but they had nothing to offer. There was no future, there was no happily ever after. Right now, Omkaratarot, I'm just healing my own broken heart and feeling, I don't really want to invest in something which is never going to grow. So yes, I've kind of turned my back to this connection and I'm not fighting for it anymore. So that's my first impression, of course, Aries, but I'm going to clarify all these cards and figure out exactly what's going on and also see if there's any possible action between the two of you. But before that, let me ask the universe. Spirit, tell me what's going on here. Why are these two feeling this way, Aries and this person? What's the underlying reason for both of them to be feeling this way? Okay, one more. All right. So the first card I have here for you is rejection. Okay, so either maybe somebody felt rejected or is now feeling rejected. So there is a element of rejection here. Maybe one person felt, what's the point of being in a connection if you're going to reject long-term partnership and you have nothing to offer, and that's in turn making the other person feel rejected. The next card says third party. Maybe this was a person who already was in another commitment. They had to deal with that first, and that's why they couldn't offer anything substantial. Something was taboo, Spirit says. Yeah, this was not a clean-cut connection where, boy meets girl or whatever, and then they live happily ever after. There was something which was maybe not right. Maybe one person said, we can still play along with that, doesn't matter, but the other person had maybe high standards. So, well, let's see if you guys could say something to each other, Aries, what that would be, and then we'll clarify these. Aries and their person, Spirit, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Aries and their person, if they could say something to each other now, Spirit, what would that be? All right, let's take a few more from another deck, Aries. Aries and their person, Spirit. Aries and their person, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? All right, just a few more from a third deck as well, Aries, and then we'll start the reading. Aries and their person, Spirit. Aries and their person, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? All right, good to go. Let's start the reading. And Aries, if any of you are looking for personal readings, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. You can reach me there. It's there in the description box below as well. So the first card here says, I wish I could take back all the hurtful things I said to you. I'm a completely new and better person because of you. You are much more attractive to me when you're empowered, rather than when you're insecure. No one else comes close to all the good things you've done for me. You're not the only one that's scared. This connection scares me too. When I said I love you forever, I meant it. Life is just not easy without you. I don't feel I'm good enough for you. Again, I have a repeating card which says, life is just not easy without you. Our love is just not physical. It's unconditional, true love. I'm sorry for the way I treated you before. I'm ashamed of it. I've put things on hold to re-evaluate our relationship. I'm shutting you out. I think somebody's come to the, after re-evaluating the connection, come to the, maybe the decision that, this is not worth it, I'm shutting you out. Just say something to me. I've told my family about you. Sometimes I wish I had never even met you. I know that you're the one for me. I can't move on from you. All right, so these were some of your messages, Aries. If these were resonating with your storyline, let's start this reading. But of course, as always, an angel blessing card, and this one is going to be for the viewer. So Aries, you could be watching, maybe your cross watch is watching for your energy. So this card, blessing, guidance, advice, or message is for the viewer. Okay, so viewer, you get the card of the message from the universe to say, be brave, stand up for yourself, and don't let anyone railroad you. Basically, stand up for your beliefs. If you feel you're on the right track and you don't want to do something, or you want to do something, you have to stand up for yourself. Okay, so Spirit, now tell me what's going on. Let's start with Person A's energy. And newcomers, please remember, these are not gender-based, and I don't know which side you're on. If this is your reading, you're resonating, then yes, one side would be you, one side would be the person who's affecting your energy, and could be a love interest, could be a relative, could be a co-worker, could be a spouse or an ex. Use your judgment on that, okay? So I'm just going to start with Person A first. Person A, let me focus on you first. Later, after I'm done with you, I'll move to the other side. So tell me, in your emotions, in your feelings, you feel the 9 of Wands in reverse. Why is that? 9 of Wands in reverse. Somebody feels the need to come forward with some kind of an apology or something. This is two cards of the same, on Person A's side. They know they need to come forward with some kind of an apology. Maybe they were already in a connection, or they couldn't offer they were maybe just, I think this person had no intentions of committing. Maybe they were just in it for their self-gratification, or they felt, all right, that, I can have it all. I can have this, that, and the other. They know what they've done, and they know why their person has given up on them. And, they also know that they need to come and apologize because maybe they were not emotionally open with the other person, or tried to manipulate the other person emotionally. But now they feel they've been dropped. Now they feel the other person has seen through them. 2 of Pentacles in reverse. 2 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, they're very burdened, feeling very overwhelmed, feeling very burdened. They feel that person has totally dropped them, given up, not wanting to be an option maybe in their life or something, but they are miserable. This person is sitting sad, and they're feeling depressed, and they could be discontent. They feel that the other person sees them as toxic and has gotten rid of them. In fact, I think this person knew exactly what they were doing, because they were in the 9 of Cups energy, where they felt, I can just kind of wriggle my way into the other person's life, and I don't have to really offer anything much. And now they are sitting in regret and shame and guilt and remorse, all that, because I think they are the ones who tried to get into a third party situation, or tried to get their person involved in a third party situation. So, am I right, Person A? Tell me. Why do you feel discontent, and why are you feeling so overwhelmed right now? Fool in reverse. Why the Fool in reverse? Yep. This person is feeling pretty foolish. They're feeling foolish. I think they tried to behave like a bit of a trickster, illusionist. Maybe they had no intention of investing in the first place, and that person found out. I think that person found out some truths that they were trying to hide. Right? So now they're feeling a little, they're feeling they got caught out. I think this person knows that they need to come forward with some kind of an apology or something to their person, and in attempts to maybe unbreak that person's heart and for not coming to them correct, or not offering them commitment, or not maybe revealing that they were not planning to commit to their person. I think they are still somewhere hoping to rebuild with the other person. Now they are the ones who are watching their person, and they are trying to figure out where the other person is at. Are they already with somebody else? I mean, they feel that this connection has totally went backwards after maybe certain truths of them were found out or something. So they are kind of feeling that the other person has now stopped putting in any kind of effort into them. They could be a little worried as well that the other person has maybe taken a leap of faith in a new direction, or maybe is in another commitment or something. They could be wondering why why they are behaving aloof, no longer kind of willing to work with them anymore. They know, I think back of their mind, they know. They know that the truth. They know the truth. They know exactly why the other person is not participating anymore. And it's kind of making them feel the lack of excitement in their life. I think this person got caught out. I think something was revealed about them which they are very, very depressed about. Something was revealed about them. All right, so person A, tell me, how do you see the connection now, and how do you see person B? World in reverse. What's the world in reverse? I think somewhere person A is still hoping. They're still hoping that the chapter hasn't shut down completely. Maybe they are still hoping that things can be healed. They're still hoping that maybe they get a chance to take action once again. I don't know. This person is resilient. I mean, they are still hoping that in time they can maybe try again. This person wants another shot. They are stressing. They are very anxious. They're having a lot of sleepless nights. They are kind of worried that their person sees them as maybe just a player now, or maybe somebody who just has many people around them, or is not serious about a commitment or something. They want to now show up. They want to show up. They want to come out of their anxiety and overthinking. They actually want to come and prove to their person that, hey, you know what? I'm not who you think I am. I want a reunion with you, and I want to be the person that you always wanted me to be. Something happened here in the past. I think what did you do, person A? I can't still figure it out. Oh, they were supposed to make a choice. I think they made the wrong choice in the past. This person could have played some emotional games with the other person. Maybe hid their emotions, or not been honest or open about maybe something that they were already dealing with. Maybe they were still kind of getting over, or they were still already in a commitment or something, and now they feel really foolish because they feel the other person doesn't have a good impression about me anymore. But they are still hoping. They're still hoping that they can change the other person's mind. Okay, so what action they will take finally, I will open later. Aries, let's go to the other side and see how person B is feeling, and then we'll do the action cards. So person B, you have the Two of Cups in your feelings, in your emotions. Yeah, person B says, for a second I really did think this was my twin flame, soulmate. They had been sent from the universe. They were my perfect partner. But this person, they never stepped up. They never stepped up. They never took responsibility of this connection. They never offered me anything. They were just focused on their own money, their own finances. They made me feel very disrespected. They made me feel extremely disrespected and insulted and that's when I realized that I was the only one who was taking action, and they had absolutely no, you know, inclination to take this connection to the next level where we could have a happily ever after. Ten of Cups in reverse. Ten of Cups, yeah. Person B, I think, withdrew. They withdrew their energy. The minute they kind of got that feeling that, hey, maybe it's only me, only I feel this about this connection and it's not them, I think person B immediately withdrew and went into their, hermit mode and put some strong boundaries up and said, you know what, I'm not going to put in any effort into this connection either. It was almost like they felt they betrayed themselves by maybe trusting somebody too quickly or something. So why do you feel this way, person B? Three of Swords in reverse. What's the Three of Swords in reverse? Yeah, person B says, well, I ended this Omkara Tarot. I saw through them. I saw through the red flags. I put up my boundaries. Right now, I'm healed, or I'm healing my own broken heart. I'm no longer investing into this connection anymore. I'm not putting in any effort into this because I know it's not going to fructify and, give me what I truly deserve. So yes, I've seen through them. I've cut this connection out. No, maybe I was mistaken. This was not a Two of Cups. This was not the soulmate that the universe sent to me. Then who do you think they were? Who do you think they were? Somebody who's very defensive, maybe somebody who was very childlike, maybe just good enough to be maybe a friend or something, but not somebody who was going to go the long haul and be like that person who they would end up with, have a Four of Wands with. I think person B right now could be kind of in that place where they felt, no, this is not the person, this is just a toxic connection. I just wasted a little time, energy, effort here, but you know what, I've picked myself up and I'm ready for the real deal now. In fact, I'm moving on to new love. I'm moving on to somebody new, and maybe that person will be the person that I'm supposed to be with. So how do you feel about the connection now, person B? How do you see person A, and how do you feel about this connection? Three of Wands in reverse. Yeah, I think person B is totally turned their back to this connection, and they are totally in self-love or moving towards new love or something. It's like, yeah, the past is the past, Omkara Tarot. I'm not thinking about it. I'm ready for the new. Seven of Wands in reverse. Seven of Wands in reverse. Yeah, person B feels that person A gave them a lot of stress, lot of anxiety, maybe treated them like an option, maybe had a very inconsistent communication. They said what they had to and they never listened to their side of the story. It was like they were offering very little or none at all. I think person B says, I don't want to fight for a connection which always keeps me stressed out and anxious and always worried. So I think person B says no. Okay, so let's see what actions you guys will take then. I'm going to take another deck for this one, Aries. And while I shuffle these cards, may I please remind you, if you could just tap the like button for me, please. Helps the videos to circulate, keeps me motivated to do more Aries readings for you. And newcomers, repeating viewers, do share, share, subscribe to the channel. We welcome you in. So person A, action from your end towards person B or otherwise. Ace of Swords in reverse. Why the Ace of Swords in reverse? How's that an action? Two of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Two of Cups, King of Cups. The problem here is, Aries, I think person A truly does love person B. They truly did or do love person B, but they don't know what to say. They don't know how to convince the other person that I truly do love you. You are my soulmate. I guess because they are not in a position to make that choice. They do see person B as their happiness, and they genuinely have love in their heart for the other person. Then why can't you make that choice to go and tell them? Why do you think they won't believe you? Oh, they could be in another commitment already. Yep, they could be in a third-party situation already. And then they fell in love with the other person. Is that what happened? Maybe they were waiting that person B would understand them or wait for them. Yeah, wait for them. They were hoping that in time, I can make that choice. They have a lot of passion for the other person, but yes, this person could have been in another commitment already and waiting maybe for the right time. So somewhere they feel that their person will not believe them ever, or sees them as a liar or something. But the truth is, they also, I think, fell in love with person B. All right, so person B, why don't you tell me, how do you feel about the connection now? How do you feel about person A? Or otherwise, what action will you take in your own life? King of Wands in reverse, see? Person B says what? What? They were just selfish. They were just self-centered. They were only thinking about themselves. They were only attention seeking from me, Omkara Tarot, because they never stepped up to offer me anything. Okay, so King of Wands in reverse. How's that in your action cards? Yeah, because they felt left behind. They felt that nothing really flourished here. It amounted to nothing. I mean, what's the point of sweet words and, somebody saying that I love you or I care for you or you are my soulmate when they're not going to take concrete actions towards making that true. Yeah, person B says, no, I'm done here. I've packed my bags already. I know that this is not going to go anywhere. It's like, words are not enough. I have learned to see the red flags now. I know I have to say no to this connection because I know all it's going to give me is a broken heart. And I don't want to be an option in anyone's life, Omkara Tarot. I love myself too much. I love myself. I don't want to be in a connection which is either a secret affair or, I have to lie or I want something freeing. I want something new. I want something open. I want to be able to stand at the edge of that cliff and shout to the world that, I'm in a connection or my person loves me and I love them. So this is all just, this connection is all full of trouble. I've thought long and hard about it and I need to move on. I need to move on to find that peace. Yes, I have thought very hard. I've spent a lot of time contemplating. Even if they didn't love me, it would never amount to anything. So I need to do right for myself. Somewhere they felt, I think the overall energy is the King of Swords in reverse. So before I clarify, that's what I'm feeling. I think this is person B who feels that person A was just trying to keep them in control. They just wanted things to happen their way and control the situation where person, they could have their cake and eat it too, basically. So tell me, yeah, see there's a Three of Pentacles right under that. So maybe they already had some prior commitment and they also maybe fell in love with person B. The love was there. I'm seeing from person A that they did have love for person B, but they were unable to make a clear-cut decision. So tell me, King of Swords in reverse as the overall energy, spirit. Why is the King of Swords in reverse the overall energy for Aries reading today? Ace of Swords, yep, Knight of Wands, Page of Wands, Knight of Swords. Yes, this is exactly it. See the World card. Somebody is kind of shutting the door because they're saying, you know what, I've come to the clarity, I would rather be single, I would rather be independent, I would rather live a good, clean life rather than deal with a player. I would rather go out and make new friends and work on myself rather than have somebody immature who comes towards me with apologies and sweet words and all that, but then they run away as fast. It doesn't amount to anything. These are just control tactics. So it's best I shut the door to this connection. So it's person B who's being brave and saying, I'm standing my ground and I'm not going to allow anyone to treat me lesser than I deserve. So that's what I have for you, Aries. Till next time then, love and light. Take care. Namaste.